Hello, this is George Nachik. This is update 4 of the survey of the contour of the Earth on the frozen ice of Rainy Lake here in northern Minnesota. In this video, you're going to see the installation of 2 targets. The first part is the first 10 minutes is of me installing the target at 6 miles. That's a target that's 63 inches tall. It took about 3 attempts to get out there in order to get the target positioned. It was not an easy task. In the video, you're going to see a third person. This friend of mine, Charles Helloyd, Dr. Charles Helloyd, came and helped me with the 6 mile target. He also appeared previously, briefly, in a Fransen Island target video. Someone was asking me about the third person, and generally what goes on is, since we're in the wilderness, you have to be very careful about traveling alone. When I go out on the ice alone, I let friends know of my travel plans and where on the ice I'll be and a estimated time of arrival. And if, say, for example, one doesn't show up by sundown, a friend will come looking to see if you're in trouble. You know, you could have had an equipment breakdown or got the snowmobile stuck or been injured. And Dr. Charles Helloyd came out looking for me when I was out on Home Island at the 6 mile target installation. The first time I was there, it had taken me hours longer than I expected. The snow was very deep. I had to make trails into the woods up off the ice, and it just took a lot longer, and he came looking for me, and that's why he appears in the video. It's just a precaution. We generally have to operate on a buddy system up here, because if you get stranded out on the ice when it's minus 20 below Celsius, it can be very dangerous. Particularly if you've been injured. So it's always good practice to let people know where you're going to be and when you expect to return back home. The second part of the video, starting at time 9 minutes 59 seconds, is the following day, where I was installing the target at mile 4. This target, unfortunately, I had left my pipe clamps back home. I had to tape the 2x4 that holds the target to the sewer pipe that's being frozen into the ice. Normally, I just freeze the sewer pipe into the ice, and then once it's in place, then I strap the 2x4 with the target to the pole and then lift it up to the estimated height that I need to go and tighten down the clamps. And I forgot the clamps, so I had to tape everything together and try to get the whole target up as one whole piece, and you'll see that I had quite a struggle there. I ended up having to back the snowmobile next to the hole so I could use it as a foot fulcrum as I walked the pole up vertically to place into the hole, and you'll see me doing that. So this video update is to show the installation of the 2 targets, one at 6 miles followed by the one at 4 miles. The target at 4 miles is a little bit different than the other targets in that I painted it orange. You'll see that say this is the 2x4, and then I have the green sewer pipe that this is strapped to, which is frozen into the ice. And then there's up above two pieces of orange target, and the center of the target, this is a gap that you can see through, and when sighting through the auto level you can see the top portion and the bottom portion of the target and sight the auto level crosshairs right in the center there. I did that so that it is easily differentiated from all the other targets when sighting in the auto level scope. All the targets are similarly built except for this one, and it's just a matter of convenience for sighting the 4-mile target. So you'll see that. And also the target has a little bit of a injury. The first time I tried to wreck this, it got away from me and crashed, and the upper target broke when it came crashing down, so I had to tape it back together. So you'll see that on this end, that this end is a little bit shorter, or this side's a little bit shorter than this side because I had to tape it back together. So anyway, this is update 4, and update 5 will be following shortly. Con and I are on the way to Home Island. We're coming up upon Fransen Island, where 2.72 mile marker is. Okay, Con, you can get out. Here we are at Fransen Island. I'm just checking on the target and the marker pole. We're going to put some reflective tape on it so snowmobilers at nighttime can see it. We have a beautiful day out. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. Where we're headed is another 3 miles out this way to Home Island, which is in the distance there where our 6-mile target is. Don't know that I can see it or not. Con's happy. Oh, is that a good ride, Con? Yeah. Now I'm going to hike up to the target. Put the corner reflector equipment up there. Target hanging from a rope in the tree here. Have the TopCon theodolite mounted over the hole in the ice to get the measurement for the height of our target in relationship to the surface water. And the way we're doing it is first setting up a corner reflector on the tree that we're going to be mounting the target on. You can see the corner reflector. They're leaning up against the tree. And the theodolite is aimed at that. And we'll get our measurements. This is the view. This is the view of the through the theodolite at the corner reflector. You can see it there. And this is the target that we're shooting to get the distance. Take the theodolite has now made a measurement. Here is the vertical distance that the target, that corner reflector is with respect to the theodolite, and then to this measurement we add the distance from the theodolite down to the surface of the water. I need to measure that yet. This is the straight line distance, the hypotenuse of the right triangle, to the target, 133.545 feet. And this is the base, or the horizontal distance, 132.620 feet. And again, this is the vertical distance, 15.700 feet. So now, measure the distance, the theodolite down to the water, and we'll know then how high that corner reflector is up off the water.
This is George setting the target. You can see the target, not necessarily him who's behind it, and this is really pretty high up. Now I'm going to start zooming out to give a perspective here.
It looks like Con Well, we have now successfully set up the target. It's here on Home Island. This is a 6-mile target. It's up 429 inches up off the water level. It's about 18 feet or so up off the rocks on the island. There's the target. Now, go back home, and it'll be too dark to sight the target today, but tomorrow we'll see what it looks like compared to the other targets. Sun is getting ready to set. Home base is down that way. Now we'll head on home towards our last and 4th marker out at 4 miles. Here are the coordinates. Let's see here. We're at 48.63391 degrees north by 93.22542 degrees west. And if we look out this direction, 2 miles out should be our marker on Home Island. I think that's it there in the center of the screen. See it there? And then if we pan around to the north and look back towards Fransen Island, here's some little islands out in the middle of the bay. And Fransen Island is that island there, and the Fransen Island, and then beyond that on the land is home base. So now we'll get to work. We have a different type of marker. We have 2 fluorescent orange pieces here that will be mounted on the poles facing home base. Alright, we have the 4-mile pole set up. It's quite an effort. It broke on me. I had to tape part of the marker back on. Hopefully it'll be okay. Now, if a good wind comes up, it's going to take it down. It's an awful lot of stress. So hopefully it'll last for a few days.